Hey Quad Bros, what's going on, guys? A little bit different video for you guys today. I want to try out doing some sort of commentary video. I had a good game on D-Day and figured you guys might want to see something like this, so we'll go through it and let me know in the comments, guys, if you guys enjoy something like this or if you just prefer more straight guides or just, what kind of videos you guys want to see from me other than, the kind of standard stuff that we've been doing the last couple weeks or months, honestly, at this point. So in D-Day, I really like to start on tanks. That's really kind of where I always start, just because like you can clear out a lot of these bunkers and MG42s can't really annihilate you the way they can with infantry. So either like a tank or a sniper can work too if you're gonna like exclusively shoot off all of those MG42s, but I prefer tanks, and I always just fire into these little bunkers here just to get people out of those bunkers, get them off the MG42s, break some of the MG42s. But this match, I'm really not getting that many kills. Normally I've gotten like 15, 20 kills at this point, so I don't really know where the hell the Germans are all hiding at this point. So, I mean, I see some guys off on the left here. Maybe they're in this bunker, just like crouched down or something. So I'm just kind of firing at these MGs. I'll break that one, I guess. I get a kill there. But, I mean, I really don't know where they're at. It's really weird. Normally the Germans are just like swarming everywhere at this point. Maybe it's just because it's it's the morning, so everybody just woke up or something. Everyone's moving slow or something like that. But here we go. We're going to fire a shell right into that. And there we go. There we get like a good little 5K and scare the hell out of everybody in there. Going to fire a couple more shells. I think I do one more in here maybe. Oh yeah, I see a little, there's a brave German soldier peeking his head up to the mighty jumbo Sherman. And at this point I'm kind of like, well, they're not really around. I've taken a lot of MGs down. Let's go ahead and move up. Let's move the tank up, and oh, this is just all those poor soldiers just get annihilated right in front of me. I can't believe that I didn't get destroyed by that rocket. I've been destroyed by rockets so many times in the jumbo. It's really the only effective way of taking it down, short of a Panzer IV. And so you're like target number one for planes. I wonder if they were actually aiming for me and they hit all of those poor just soldiers, but all those guys just got jibbed right in front of me. They just got blasted, just gone. I see this MG firing on the left. Don't know where he is. This is just like, it's kind of the crappy thing about D-Day. It's the thing I kind of hate about it right now is that if you're playing D-Day, then as the Americans, you got to take out all the MG42s and you just get cut down the whole time. And this guy's going to try to get me with the explosive pack, doesn't quite get him. And if you're playing the Germans, like, as soon as all of your MG42s go down, you just get swarmed by the Americans and you can't stop them. So it's just like the whole map is just based on these stupid MG positions, and I don't know. In my opinion, it's kind of boring, kind of lame. But I roll around this corner and I guess there's been a Puma sitting here. I never saw it, but some jackass managed to get me with the explosive pack there. So now we're tracked behind the objective with no friendlies even relatively close. And that's a bad spot to be in. This is not a spot you want to be in ever. And so I'm going to kind of look around. And I don't know why I felt this way, but I kind of was just like, screw it. I'm going to jump out and I'm going to repair this thing. I don't even know if I'd ever recommend doing this, but I tell my squad to get back in the tank. I repair it, and I somehow actually managed to get back in this stupid tank, and everybody's back in without us all dying. I have no idea how this happened. We totally lucked out here. I'm blown away that we didn't lose anybody, but I'll roll up, and again, I'm just not seeing anybody. I don't know where the Germans are at. I guess they're all just in the objective or something like that. I really have no idea. But we haven't gotten anybody on the point yet. No idea where anybody's at. And I do see a 75mm cannon in the kill feed there using my tip from that last tip video. And now I know, okay, there is a big tank somewhere. This is not just a Puma. This is a big tank. I think it's the Panzer IV has the 75, but it could be the Panzer III as well. Either way, it's a big gun, and it is killing my boys. So I'm going to put a round right there. I actually hit his track. I need to aim a little bit lower because that's where the ammo rack is. I'm putting another round into him there. You can see I'm hitting the ammo rack. It's kind of that bottom center, and one more shell is going to burn him up as my whole team gets annihilated by a plane, but at least we got the enemy tank down, right, guys? We've taken down the enemy tank, and I'm kind of at this point, I'm just like, do I need to get out? Like, I'm starting to have thoughts like, man, maybe I should be jumping out here, running in. So I'm going to take down these MGs. I'm going to load HE, of course. I'm going to take down these MGs, fire some shells in there. I get a hit marker at least. kind of that delayed ghost shell. If you're clicking too fast, sometimes the animation of it reloading won't happen. But we get someone in the point. On the map, you can see there we got one guy into the objective. So hallelujah for that. We got a point. We got someone capping, so now it's my job, and I'm going to do everything I can to stop the enemy from getting in here. So I'm just going to kind of watch this front doorway. Kind of want to watch that left side too, and oh, there's like a whole squad of Germans running in. I can't stop him. Hope he makes it, but not this guy. This German is not going to make it. I'm going to blast him, but my boy in the point did die. And so at this point, I'm like, I'm not doing anything. Screw it, dude. I'm going to run into this objective. I got this. I got a grease gun, man. How many could there be? Like 3 of them? I got enough to do that. So I'm going to run in. I'm going to get this guy, and then I'm going to get bonked over the head by some German. Some guy just put a rifle butt into the back of my head and took me out real quick. So I'm going to try to do it again. We're going to get this guy. We get 2. The 3rd, and we know there's still a guy on our left, so I'm going to quickly reload. I don't think I needed to. I think reloading there was actually kind of a mistake, because I had 7 bullets. I still could have killed that guy. And now I'm going to try to get this other tanker. He's only got a knife. Try to get him in the point, but nope. He ain't going to make it. He's going to die. And I'm going to pick up this guy's Gewehr. And the reason why is that the Gewehr is going to one-shot anybody in the point, while the grease gun, this little M3 grease gun, is not. So the Gewehr, I'm going to be able to do a lot more damage, and I need to, because I need to hold this point at this, you know, because nobody else is here. And now they're coming in, and I check my left, make sure they're not falling down. They're not here. I get 1. I know there's more, and I whiff all of those shots, and so I'm going to make a ballsy play here. I'm just going to jump out. I get 1. I miss everything, and he throws a grenade at me, and now I'm stuck back here, and they know I'm here. So again, I'm just going to run out. I'm going to jump. I'm going to try to make a play, and luckily I do get an ally coming in, and we do end up capping this point with the tank squadron. And now we're going to move on with this tank squadron. We're going to cap every point on the map, except we're not. We're just going to get gunned down by that guy. So that's how it goes, you know. But now we get an infantry squad, and what I'm doing here, guys, I'm just cycling through my squad so I don't respawn. And the reason I don't want to respawn is that you can see we're still spawning on the beach, and I don't really want to spawn on the beach because I don't want to have to run across the open again and have to run so far. So I'm just going to wait for the spawns to update, and I'm going to go my assault team here. Now, if you guys don't know, there actually are 2 different objectives here that can possibly be the point. The one on the left in the little village, and then one on the right where the objective is now. And I think the one on the right is actually a lot harder to take because that bunker can overwatch, and it has a lot of MG42s in it that are really, really painful to deal with. So as you can see there, an MG42 immediately lights up my squad. The guy gets like 4 or 5 kills and annihilates everybody. And I realized that I made a massive mistake on picking the assault team. So I'm going to just try to maybe get some bullshit here. Maybe get a kill. I get a hit marker, but that's not enough. Maybe my BAR guy can get it. I brace, and I'm aiming, and as soon as I fire, I get shot in the face. So that didn't work either. Not working out for us very well. We're a little stalled. I'm going to go radio squad, drop some artillery on him, maybe pick him off with the Garand. At the worst, the artillery, like the smoke and stuff, will cover us. So take some pot shots here. I know he's there. I just can't quite see. Now I can see him firing, so maybe that helps me guide. And there you go. I do down him. Take another pot shot at him. And now the artillery is landing on them, so I can kind of move up, reload my gun a little bit so we are nice and filled up on our ammo. And here I'm going to try to get this MG42. And you can see the sparks kind of fly out there. That means you hit it. That MG is down. I can go ahead and move up now. So I'm going to try to go through this middle trench line. Of course, drop some RD, give myself some more cover. Artillery can be used really, really effectively as smoke. A lot of people don't really realize that, but there's a lot of smoke that gets shot up whenever the artillery gets dropped. So don't be afraid to do that a lot of the time. I actually did end up getting a kill with the artillery as well. So we're going to move up here. Try to take down this guy lurking right here, and then we're going to climb over the top, run onto the objective, take down that MG42, and we get killed by another MG42 because that is the D-Day life. And I honestly, dude, I don't know where the hell this MG is. Look, I have no clue. I totally lost it. I think it's like around where this German is, but I'm just going to take that one down and then get sniped, and there's not a whole lot of hope now. That guy dies. I was kind of thinking about going back to the tank to clear these out. I see there's a tank marker on the map. I don't really know what it is, and I'd rather just be infantry for now. Just get to the objective, cap it, win the match. So that's what we're going to try to do here. And I can also kind of see, you know, maybe my bomber can take out this tank, you know, something like that. And I can see what kind of tank it is as well. And I do see it here. It is the Panzer III, I think. I can't quite tell. It does have a 75mm cannon, but I don't think, I'm pretty sure the Panzer IV has the long barrel in Normandy. So I'm not, I thought the Panzer III was the 50mm cannon, but I think I'm wrong on that one. So either way, I'm guessing my team's going to be able to deal with it. I'm going to run into this building, and you want to be in this building. This is the good building, in my opinion, to cap this position. You're covered on all sides. You don't have to worry a whole lot. The windows will block some bullets every once in a while for you. I really shouldn't be taking pot shots because I'm just kind of wasting ammo at guys that aren't really a threat to me. And if someone wanted to push me now, I'd be in a really not good spot. But I do manage to get him because the BAR is crazy. I know there's 2 more guys going to try to get this one. And the AI gets me. Get taken down by an AI. The most, you know, humiliating thing that can happen to you in Enlisted, just immediately getting domed. But we'll go in with the assault team. We should be able to cap it here. I'm not too worried. And again, that 75mm cannon is just dominating my team. Hopefully someone takes them out. I've seen Stewarts deal with Panzers before, so good luck, team, I guess. I'm going to cap the point. If he's going to be over there not covering us, then, you know, whatever, man. I'll go over here. I don't care. We are getting shot by that MG up there. I have no idea where this, like, I think that's the same MG that killed me before, but someone snipes him out or something because they kind of stopped shooting us. So screw it. Time to move up. Let's pull out our shotgun here. Our trench gun. We're going to trench, might as well, right? Whiff, 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 whiff. There we go. First try. Good. Easy game. Sometimes the shotgun just totally misses. It's kind of crazy. Gonna get that guy. That was the sniper that was picking us off. And I look around. There's no one here. He's not on my left, so he's got to be in this room. So we'll just, you know, go ahead and give him a nice buckshot to the face. And I do spot a bunch of guys running down that hill. I don't know if you guys saw those. But I'm going to cook this explosive pack, throw it out the window. I don't know if that was really worth it, because if I got shot there, I don't think we capped the point, and I only got 1 kill anyway. But as always, I swear when you cap points, you just end up dying immediately. You can never go from one point to another. But now that we've capped this point, this next one can be kind of rough. So I'm going to go in the 820, drop some bombs on them as they try to get into the point, and maybe give my boys a little breathing room moving up, and maybe even taking out a couple MG42s. So go ahead and go in with the beautiful, beautiful 820 with those giant 500-pound bombs. This thing is so much fun to use, guys. If you guys are struggling with planes, just wait till you get this thing. It's so good. I tried to get those bombs behind, but I think they actually landed in front of the bunker. So, I got like 5 kills. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 kills. You can see in the kill feed there. And then a plane flies by me. So now I'm kind of in dogfight mode. And boy, oh boy, I do not want to be dogfighting right now. This is just bad news. The 820 is so bad in terms of fighting enemy planes. I don't want to be doing this. And it looks like this guy totally knows where I'm at. He totally knows, and he's going to be trying to hit me. And I go in, and I only have 50 cals. I don't have that big gun, and I just whiff anyway. But he didn't even shoot at me. So I think, I should have at this point just realized, like, oh, this guy's not doing anything. And I think he actually crashed. I'm not entirely sure. Some shrapnel or something flew back at me that I didn't notice in game. So I'm just like freaking out looking around for him. I have no idea where he is. I think he's like on my tail or trying to get on me or something like that. But I don't even see him. I don't see anything. Nothing around me. And then I think I spot another plane or a different guy or something like that. And I'm like, oh, okay, well now he is coming for me and I got to be really careful. But I don't really think this guy was actually going to, there he is, right on the left there. I'm pretty sure that guy's going in for a bombing run. He's not actually coming towards me, but I freak out. I start doing all these combat maneuvers. I totally lose sight of him doing all of these maneuvers. And I'm just freaking out for nothing. Like, I don't think these guys are actually coming for me at all. He's just flying around doing bombing runs. So I kind of psych myself out a lot here. Totally wasting a bunch of time. And at this point, I kind of just think to myself, like, man, I've been sitting in this plane for so long doing nothing. I've got, what, 5 kills in like 4 or 5 minutes worth of gameplay? This is just such a waste of my time. I'm not, you're just not contributing. It's like when I was in the tank earlier. I'm not contributing. Sometimes when you're in vehicles, you can get 20 kills every bombing run, and sometimes when you're in vehicles, you just aren't killing anybody, and it's time to, you know, hang up the wings or hang up the tank. And, you know, that's kind of where I'm at now. So I'm like, okay, let's get a refill, let's do a bombing run, and then we're gonna go in and we'll do one more bombing run. If we get a bunch of kills, we'll keep going. If not, then we'll suicide. We'll get back onto the ground and help our team out in a better way. So I go ahead and flip to my combat gears, refill up our ammo, and we are moving in for another bombing run. Now, bombing runs on D-Day can be kind of rough, honestly, in my opinion, because they because of the valley, you have to come in at just the right angle, and this kind of shows my inexperience still with flying. Like, you know, like I said in my flight video, I'm still not that great of a pilot, guys. I'm still learning a lot and learning the maps and stuff, and you can see here, I'm coming in from the side. This whole map is in a valley. I'm shooting at nothing right now. I think I'm shooting at the tank. I'm not. And I get to about 500 meters and I realize, oh my god, I'm an idiot. This is worthless. I try to salvage the bombing run, and these bombs are just worthless. That's not going to hit anything. I think I bounced off of the tank, and I'm like, screw it. I am worthless right now in this thing. Suicide. Get me out. I'm going to go off, and I'm gonna be infantry. Right? I'm going to be infantry the rest of this game. Contribute that way. I kind of thought about being tank, and I was like, no. Let's be infantry. Let's try to win the game like that. Contribute in a much more solid way. And there is a tank over here, so I'm going to switch to my bomber, move up, do the first contribution to my team in like 5 minutes or some garbage. And I think it's a Panzer III again. Yeah, it's that same guy. So put around, over it, don't actually hit it. There we go. Do some damage there. And I did light it on fire, so I could just leave it here, but I'm going to put a round right into the ammo reserves there and detonate the whole thing. So again, guys, that bottom center of those Panzer IIIs and Panzer IVs, that's where the ammo is held. So bottom center of the sides, that's where you want to shoot your rounds, shoot your Piats, things like that. And then I'm going to rush in. My teammate already cleared this point out, so we're all good. I'm going to pull my team in to try to cap faster, because the more guys you have on point, the faster you do cap. Keep that in mind as you're playing the game. I'll take some shots out here, and I'm going to watch my whole squad slowly walk in and then die, because they're all AIs and they're all stupid, but it didn't matter. Nobody really could catch up to us, and we do end up capping the point anyway. Now, I'm just missing all these shots, total whiffing, and I end up getting downed and shot, but I'll just bandage myself up. Nobody would possibly be insane enough to run into this room, especially not someone with a knife. I don't know how this guy managed to do this. I was just like totally shocked, because we just saw my friend run out of the objective. You know, the guy that I capped with had just run out of the objective, so I don't know how someone managed to get in with a knife, but, you know, there you go. At least we get a new, fresh squad, so whatever. We lose, like, a ticket or whatever it is, and we run up here, and something weird happened here. There's, like, 2 guys downed. I guess we, like, did a firing squad or something, so we just brutally execute those guys. And I can hear Gewehr firing from inside this bunker, so I'm going to run in here, try to get him, but I just get gunned down. He's actually got an MP34 at this point, so jump in with the trench gun, try to blow him to pieces, take him down. He's trying to phase through the wall, but none of that German Wehrmacht, you know, Wolfenstein magic or anything like that in this match. No escape from the trench gun. And now the next objective here, again, this is kind of the split objectives where you can get either of these 2 points, and it's kind of rough. I think this objective that we got is a lot harder to take as opposed to the other one. But you can take this point pretty easily. This is kind of a secret thing. Not many people know about this point. Not many people also know that you can just totally get annihilated by friendly artillery like you saw there. But you can. So I'm going to try to move up here after this artillery ends. And you can see there is this little MG42 wall here, or like hole in the wall. And you can climb through this. As you can see, I kind of get through it and then get destroyed. I should have blown up the MG42. I was being a little cocky. I thought I could get through. But now that I'm up here, it's just like this guy's on this MG and there's just no clearing him out. Like, I just can't. I do eliminate him there. I'm going to move up to try to eliminate the rest of these guys. But I should have reloaded and I should have peeked in. I made the same mistake again. And now I try to get these guys, and I do get 2, but I couldn't finish off the rest of them. So now I'm down to my last squad member. I lost my really high firepower guys. But hey, the M1 carbine, don't sell it short. It can do a lot of damage. But I got super bailed out by my teammate there. That guy managed to get into the point and we are going to be able to take this point pretty easily. Once you get into these bunkers, it's pretty hard for the Germans to take them back from you. It's, you know, you can just hold this window. You can hold from where I climbed in through that window and do a lot of damage that way, and it's hard for them to get in. And I'm still top of the team, doing really well, 72 kills, and we get detonated by something. I have no idea what killed us there, but it doesn't matter. Again, we get a new squad, and I wanted to be radio operators here anyway because you can just drop artillery on the objective or in those kind of houses and destroy a lot of those MG42s, destroy a lot of Germans that might be hiding still in those trenches, things like that, and then we're going to move up. But I do have to run the whole way because I didn't wait for my spawn the way that I should have previously, or the way that I did previously, waiting for the spawns to move up. But it's kind of okay because I am radio operator, so that during this time that I'm just running forward, the artillery's falling, I get to call in more artillery, you know. It's fine. It works out pretty well. We get to call in more artillery. And at this point, I'm kind of like, okay, we've got 600 tickets. It's a good amount of tickets, but, I mean, you can get stalled out on this point pretty bad. So I decide, all right, let's put down a rally point. You know, at worst, I get to spawn up, and, you know, we can pressure the point a little bit more, maybe get some extra kills. So I'll go ahead, build this rally point up, and do pretty well. Give my team a good spot to spawn from. And I do move to the left there, you saw. This is just because if someone's in that house to my left, I'm going to get shot in the face. Like, you see that window right there? That guy could totally hit me a lot easier if I was out in the open of the trench rather than hugging the wall. And there's a tank there. I'm just going to throw it, and then my whole team gets, my whole squad gets detonated by a plane again. But my explosive pack was good and did end up getting the tank and doing a lot of damage. And I'm pretty sure it's dead here, but I wanted to make sure, so I switched to my bomber. Go ahead and run over here. And yes, it is a giant flaming husk, so we're good. Go ahead and move up. Toss a nade over the wall. And then, of course, some guy jumps down. I don't know. This happens to me so often. I go to throw a grenade, and I walk around a corner, and then, you know, some guy jumps down with the grenade. Or with a, excuse me, while I'm trying to throw the grenade. And it's just like, well, shit, you know, like, what are you gonna do? Like, there's nothing you can do there. And it almost happened again. I jump over this wall, and I'm not getting any of these kills. I don't know, like, my explosive packs just aren't killing anybody, you know. And that one's just like gets thrown Mach 10, so that's not gonna, you know, that gets me like 1 kill. And the reason is that all of these Germans are sitting here in this side spot, and so I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'll just pull out the BAR, mow you guys down, haha, BAR go burr, easy kills. And then we get the point. We're capping it really quickly. I'm going to pull my boys in to help cap the point even faster. Now, the Germans can only get into this point from 3 different ways, so once you've kind of locked it down, it's hard for them to take it back. They can come in from the left, the middle, and the right. But, again, once you've got it and you're on the point, it's hard for them to take it back. So we're going to pretty easily just cap this point, win the match, and that will be that. So that's the end of this match, guys. That's the end of the video. I ended up doing really, really well. Netted myself 20K XP. I think I had like 90 kills, something like that, 60 assists, and I capped 4.5 out of the 5 objectives. So I ended up doing really, really well. I took down 3 vehicles, and it was the best tanker squad. So really, really good match for me. Now, guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, again, please let me know if you guys like these commentary videos, because if you don't, I'm not going to make them. I'll just make other videos, you know. So if you like them, please let me know, and I'll see you guys next time. And if you enjoyed the video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, take it easy. Comment and subscribe. It really does help me out. And I'll see you guys next time.